Because for an organization to become a dependable organization, people must know that they must take command. We cannot replace an ANC tendency with another tendency. We leave ANC, others leave EFF, others leave another organization. We come here, we want to repeat the very same tendencies that have made those organizations to be what they are today. We cannot allow that. Others are even saying, but myself, why are you chasing people away? I joined MK myself an hour after Ubaba made the pronunciation. You are now a stalwart of MK. Hey, here all of us were equal again. This thing is hardly 3 months. We are coming here, we are telling us that you joined after an hour after Ubaba announced, well, now we must take your views serious. Wait a bit, man. Wait. Don't come with those NC tricks here. I was in exile. I killed people. I killed 5 of them. Others are even, they were cowards in exile. I killed people. You have never even killed even a fly. I was with Krizani on the trenches. Krizani was my friend. We shared a girlfriend with him. A liar. You are coming with those lies, you are changing them. After Ubaba has announced, I joined an hour. You can't be chasing people away. On the 16th an hour, then I joined, I bought MK t-shirts. Listen to me, Commander. Hey, wait, no. What Commander here? All of us in MK, you are liberated from all those stories of exile of ANC. All of us here were equal. All of us. Don't tell us about exile. Don't tell us about how many people you killed. Don't tell us that Krizani, you shared a girlfriend with him. You once ate Mama Winnie's food, Winnie Mandela food. Don't tell us that. It's okay. It's okay, we understand. But when we are here, we are all MK commanders. Let's listen to each other. Let's take the best idea on the table. Not these stories of exile. We once walked with Mama Winnie on barefoot. Winnie was a soldier. He never complained. I was with her. Don't put this one, Commander, put that one. Winnie would have clapped hands for you. Hey, I don't need the hands of Mama Winnie. May her soul rest in peace. So stop those stories, commanders. And when we tell that, it's not because we don't love your stories of exile. We love them, but don't use your stories of exile to patronize us. Especially in the youth league. We do want the wisdom. We do want guidance from Mother Body, but they must not control the life and the breathing of the youth league. Understand that sometimes we give us advices, and an advice is two-way street. It's either I take your advice or I reject your advice. Once I reject your advice, then you stop greeting me. You go on WhatsApp, you form a mini rebellion. You say my days are numbered. I will treat you as such. Imagine, your days are numbered. Days are numbered. They said 2 weeks, I can't finish it. I'm on my 3rd week now. And I've chased 2 people away. Your days are numbered. You don't listen to us. You are rude. You are destroying this thing. Listen to me. Mama, we do not love this. Oh, but Winnie, man, Winnie is underground now. Don't tell us about those stories. We will come to your houses, to all people, and come with my team to come and learn about how do we conduct a revolution. But we only take guidance from the elders. When we sit down, then based on our current conditions and dynamics, we then take a decision. How do we then move forward? The people we have appointed, we appointed them because there's something that we see on them for now. It doesn't mean when the conferences sit, they are going to be leaders of this organization. Calm down. Yehlisa umoya. Dula vatsi. Dula. Others are even neglecting the Women's League. They are neglecting the Women's League. Every day they wake up, youth league. Every day they wake up, youth league. You get in the national group there. Why now there's a t-shirt? Why now people expand? So, my leaders, we want you to be volunteers. But before I sit down, there's something important that I need you to tell you. As revolutionaries, please clap hands for yourselves. Clap them. Leaders, you did something amazing as the national leadership of the Youth League. We need to clap hands for. Because during these elections, we're on the ground. MK soldiers and commanders and youth leaguers, they were able to coordinate elections on a zero budget. They were able to take their monies out, go and open tables and open banners, others without food, without the presence of the NEC, without any guidance. But because they are revolutionaries, they were able to go and do that. Those are the people we are willing to take guidance from. Not a comrade position. Who did you appoint? Those are the people that we visited, some of them, others we couldn't go to them. On the ground, I remember SG, we never had money because the youth league has no budget. Others we even went and bought in trouble because we could see a crisis. We said, comrade, let's share here. Let's eat together here. Because you can see, comrades, they stood, sat there from the morning until the afternoon without even a tablecloth. Others without even t-shirt. They just tell you by word that I'm MK. But they never abandoned the table. Those are revolutionaries we can speak with. Not these fly-by-night, walk-by-day, half-cooked, self-proclaimed revolutionaries. So those are revolutionaries who are saying, comrades, please keep that spirit up. For us to win this war, for us to deliver President Zuma, we need loyal ground forces and commanders who are hell-bent at defending the revolution and the organization. Not people are going to say, now Bonginkosi is put as a youth leader. Where does it come from? Hey, man. Ngibuza ngiphuma aphi uyangazi mina ngoba ngiyeke nje mina ngizolida lento ngiqede ngiyishiye inkanini kodwa ngeke ngiyishiye inhlakahlaka ihlakazwa ogogo nomkhulu abangafuni ukuthatha indawo yabo bese ngibakhuza bese kuthiwa hayi lo mfana wakaKhanyile uhlaza ngihlaza makwenze njalo ngoba ngikade umbutho la ngiyakhokhela maqabanga ngiyalida ngeqiniso futhi angidlali anginamngani ayincengani la khona nje umuntu uma ngingamtshela ngathi yeah we have no friends and we have no allies in this league. We are defending the revolution. Because once you kill, for you to kill any organization, you must kill its second layer. Once you poison the youth, that organization has no future. If we can poison the youth and make sure that the youth we produce is the youth that loves money, is the youth that loves flamboyance, is the youth that is a sellout youth, whereby Cyril can call them into office and offer them jobs and monies they are going to sell out, you must know that with MK is dead. So sometimes we appear as if we are aggressive, as if we are bad people. But in 20 years to come, you will thank us that there you had leadership. So the youth league must never descend into chaos kazuzu. Now Comrade Sandile, who's a convener of this organization, including you, comrades, you don't think because you have organized this program, we are coming here, then you are our friends. We can literally remove you before we enter a car, and letter comes in. Once we receive news and we have evidence on your whereabouts, and we're sitting in a wrong hotel discussing wrong things, we liquidate all of you. You are gone, and we pick up some new clickers here. No one is irreplaceable in this organization, including myself. You must not think because uMkhonto is leading, now I have a better right to lead the youth league. Even you can remove me, the youth league will continue to live. So no one is born with a position. So when you are given a command, take command. Because no one is irreplaceable. No one. Including my friend, my biggest SG, uGobachev, he called us. We can even remove Gorbachev. This thing will continue. But we're not going to remove him. You must not go out here and do a devil's job and say Khanyile is coming for your aid. I'm not. I'm just making a point that nobody in the party is irreplaceable. It's very important for you to remember those words. So our responsibility is to unite black people. When I mean black, I say Indians, coloreds, and Africans. We need to unite them. And in the process of uniting them, sometimes we need to attack them. That coloreds must stop thinking that they are deputy white. They are black like us, they listen to our piano like us, we know them here. So they must stop thinking that they are deputy white. They must come into a revolutionary camp. Because they are also oppressed just like us. But by virtue of having a grandfather who's Groenewald, then you think you are Groenewald yourself. Groenewald. So we need to, let's not be scared. Let's not close this thing to Africans. Let's get Indians and coloreds. For us to defeat white power, we need to build black power. It's a negation of negation. No, negation of negation. Dialectics and historical materialism. We need to be conscious. Because we are going to a conference after elections of the youth league. We ought to debate ideology. This youth league must not be a youth league of empty speeches. It must be a youth league, even when you speak English, it must not be an empty English. It must be an English with content. You don't just speak a lot of perhaps, very well that. Oh. We need to hear you. What are you saying? Ideologically. Myself, I'm clear, I'm an African nationalist. We'll have to debate it there. There are those, I know Kazuzu, I don't know whether he's still a Marxist and Leninist. But he was lost there as a communist. I said in Africa, you cannot take problems in the Western countries and want to find solution in the Eastern countries. Let's rather use Marxism and Leninism as tools of analysis and a guide to action. But you are not communist. You ought to be pan-Africanist and use African nationalism as our liberatory theory and praxis that shall dispel and disperse the inferiority complex which continues to blur our sight and darken our horizon. We'll debate that. We have not adopted any ideology that guides us. Amongst us here, we have Marxist, we have Leninist, we have Pan-Africanist, we even have liberals. Exactly. So we need to go in the Congress. It must, when we go to a Congress of the Youth League, it must be a Congress, the festival of ideas. Asifuna ukhombe ndonyuleni, even ndonyulwa mna ayikho inhlangano so siqhubeke. And all the person gets angry because we don't put a friend. Yo. Vele ubonisa umbutho ufileke la. Ukhalela iyuhliki usucweba inyembezi. Hawu kodwa mama. UNkulunkulu shembe salisubuya baba. uNkulunkulu onyasa. We cannot allow that, comrades. So now we are in elections, we are campaigning, but read documents of the organization. There is no activist that shall not read documents of the organization. Because if you do that, Thomas Sankara teaches us about such characters, that you are a potential criminal. Because MK is a radical and a militant organization. You will think that our militancy is being disruptive. Our militancy is going around insulting people. Our militancy is going around beating up white people when we meet them on the streets. That is not our militants. Our militants is that of ideas, is that of engagement, is that of saying, as the youth league, we are prepared to die for the revolution, and we are prepared to kill for a revolution. But we all do it in the name of love. Love for the African toiling masses of our people. That's what informs the youth league. A youth leaguer must read. You can't be a leader of the youth league. You have not even read one single book. Steve Biko, I write what I like, or Anton Lebede, Freedom in Our Lifetime, or who's this one? The Africa's Cause Must Triumph, or Robert Mangaliso Sobukwe, Lie on Your Wounds. You ought to have read at least one of those books, or a Communist Manifesto. The history of all leaders who exist in classes have always been the history of the class struggles, the struggle between the haves and the have-nots. No, those lines. Yes. You see? That English is very powerful. It has content. So we need those youth leaders, not some youth leaders who are dodgy characters. You want to lead? Lead to where? No, the provincial coordinator is my friend. He said I must come to you and speak to you. Speak to me to do what? No, SG is my friend. We joined an hour after the pronouncement. I joined. When you take this character, you put a picture of Karl Marx, you put a picture of Passon, you say, who's a revolutionary here? He says Passon is our revolutionary. Doesn't even know the picture of Karl Marx. Or Franz Fanon. You can't even point Franz Fanon. You can't even point the Ruth first. Yet you want to lead. Lead us where? So the youth league, because we still have energy on our side, you can go to a groove and come back at 10 and read. But all people can't do that. So we can be lenient with all people when they don't read. But you in the youth league, you ought to be intellectual hub of MK. It's where ideas must be produced and reproduced. You ought to be a mirror image, intellectual, of the organization. And you can't do that if every time we find you are in hotels like those guys in KwaZulu-Natal who are gone. You are plotting for a conference which is going to sit after elections. How dirty can you be? You're already plotting. So, comrades, we want to say those words to you. But you must know that we appreciate you for coming to this event, to this program. We appreciate you for being here. We are together. We are in accessible leadership. Go build regions. Comrade Gazoso. Go build regions of the youth league. Go build sub-regions of the youth league. Go build branches of the youth league. We don't want political celebrities. We just love TV. You can't, there's no organization that can only exist online. Your revolution is taking pictures. I was with President Zuma. Zuma is my commander. Look, chief, look, commander. I was with Ubaba. I was with Nkandla. I traveled to 12 hours in Nkandla. I was sitting, we drank tea with Ubaba. Ubaba knows me. Hey, don't care. We want you to build a dependable youth league that is going to fight for the plight of young people of this country. Not a political celebrity who can't even launch a word. You have never launched a word in your entire life, yet you see yourself as a mini god. We appoint you as a regional chairperson, as a regional convener. You even change a step when you walk. You think you have arrived. You are a mini god of some sort. When we see you, we must kneel down before greeting you. Our convener. Hey, Kashi. So we want an organization that is on the ground. What we do here, provincial leadership, also go to regions, convene such meetings. Regions must go to sub-region, convene such meetings. Our message must be one from the top to bottom. You must have an organization which is rooted. When you say you are a youth leader, you must be proud. Not a front organization that exists on Twitter. So we need you, comrades, to be on the ground. Build the structures of the youth league. I'm not saying you must not take pictures. Pictures are nice. You are young people. You must take pictures, be fine, dress like that, and do all that. But at the center of it, build a dependable organization in the hands of the marginalized. You must be everywhere as the youth league. Everywhere. Young people don't have NSFAS now. But people are plotting for conferences after elections. We don't need that youth league. Young people are being excluded from higher education. You have old people who are saying we must put their friends because they joined after an hour. They are stalwarts of the organization. They are old. MK. We're old. We joined first. Listen to me. We don't want those people. We have no time to entertain such characters. So when we open a TV, Comrade Kazuzu, Comrade Sandile, we want to open a TV, we are seeing there. We have visited the office of Blade Zimande, with or without us. When they arrest you, we'll come and bail you as your leaders. We need to go to JSE and register our concerns. By fire, by force. So when you do whatever you do, I'll just look the other direction. We'll manage consequences as we move forward. But we need the voice of black poor masses to be heard. And it's only uMkhonto Wesizwe that can do that as a disciplined force. Because discipline is the cornerstone of the revolution. There's no revolution without discipline. You cannot conduct a revolution with no discipline. So at the center of our organization is to build an intact organization. But it must be vibrant. You must be everywhere. And we want to also encourage young people, especially leadership. Comrades, please make sure that you bath. You can't be a deputy chairperson of the province of the youth league. You are going around with smelly, stinking shoes. Comrades, bath. The youth league must bath. Don't say I'm poor. I don't have access to water. Don't say that. Go bath. There's nothing revolutionary about smelling. Especially when you are a youth league. Yeah. Kazuza manya mali dankaga mina. Only the kabane kaligezile for 3 days. Look at it. No, we're dealing with issues of the center. Imchana, listen, Imchana. We're in charge. We're consolidating the ground. Hey, go bath, man. Leave the ground, bath. Take that 30 minutes and come back to the ground. There's nothing radical and militant about being dirty. You are going to chase young people away. So this is the youth league of dirty smelling people. I'm a ground force in China, I'm on the ground. As ground forces, can't be partying every day. No. Wake up, take a bath, change your t-shirt. If there are two, you sleep this one, you washed it, tomorrow you wear it, you alternate them. Don't say I'm on the ground in time. The ground is me and I'm the ground. You are not the ground, you are dead. And we look at your sign-ups. This person, you are carrying 3 papers, you are saying I'm the ground is me. This youth league is for everyone. From Alexandra to Soshanguve to Sentin to Umhlanga to Kwamashu to Bela, we are everywhere. And what is common to all of us, we all have a responsibility, at least bath once a day. At least, just once. So we don't want, we're not saying buy new clothes and what, just wash, be clean. Make sure your shoes are not smelling, you brush your teeth, you are clean, you are the youth league. When you approach young people, they don't run away and say, uMkhonto. uMkhonto Wesizwe. uMkhonto, they are going to uMkhonto as these ones. Bad comrades. Mandla! Mandla! Mandla!